Hello, YouTube friends. We've done it. We are at the end of the week. It is, well, it's past midnight today. We did kind of celebrate a little bit at the end of the stream, but as you can see to your right here on the screen, we did get over 100 exalts. And in fact, we got over 100 exalts very, very quickly today on the stream. You can see to the left on the screen as well what our results were. It was spectacular. So on Friday, what I decided to do is actually tone it way back. We were ahead of schedule. We were at 87 exalts roughly at the end of last night and at this morning. And I was originally going to do some wacky stuff, but I just said, you know what? I have over 180 Alva missions. And in fact, I still have how many? 165. I used fewer than 20 Alva missions in the end. You know, we probably got a couple as we're doing maps. Fewer than 20 Alva missions. We did Glennach Cairns with the passives here on the Atlas with resource reallocation and contested development, and we made our money. It was crazy. I am actually just really excited to share this with you guys because the profits were on a level that I did not expect. On the spreadsheet, you'll see right here that I have it at 17.92 exalts. That is dramatically underestimating the actual value of what we got today. The money rolled in really fast. In fact, we were on pace for 5+ exalts per hour, but then I just kind of chilled, looked at people's POBs, helped people with crafting and everything. So it kind of toned back quite a bit, but the money was bonkers. So to catch everyone up, I know that was a lot right away, but I'm just excited and I want to get this all out to you guys. Also, let's be discombobulated. Let's go crazy. Here's a small, tiny little sip of beer that I can use to celebrate with you guys. Thank you everyone for hanging out throughout this entire week, through this mini series. Tons of people have been coming on the stream saying that they really, really enjoy this series, and it's helped. A lot of people have been following along with all the strategies that we've been doing, and they've been making currency as well, which warms my heart. That is my goal. I want to help you guys be rich and successful, put your builds together, have fun playing the game. So honestly, thank you so much for all the support. The likes, comments, subscribes, people popping on the stream saying thank you, asking questions. It's been incredible. Thank you so much. And let's have a sip of beer and get right into the details. Thank you. All right. So that was a bit of a crazy start to the video. I'm just excited. I really do want to share this with you guys, and we're crazy. And let's just get to the finale. Glennach Cairns, this was the simplest video and strategy that we will have. And it was actually the fastest, most profitable strategy. The main reason for that is temples from Alva. For reference, you can do your temple encounters. You want to level up the Catalyst of Corruption to tier 3, turns it into the Locus of Corruption. What that allows someone to do is to double corrupt an item so they can get 2 crazy implicits. That's how people make the really big, expensive showcase items that you'll see on Reddit. And those temples sell for 1.5 exalts. When you complete your incursions, a button will show up right down here with Alva. It will say, take the temple chronicle. That will give you an item that looks like this. This is a Chronicle of Atzoatl. So this is actually a failed one. We can still sell this for about 30 chaos because it has the apex. And there is a challenge to kill a bunch of the apexes at a high level chronicle this league. So people are still buying those for 20 to 30 chaos regardless. So even the failures, if you're able to connect the apex, will sell for some currency. But the big thing that you want, as I said, is the Locus of Corruption as a connected room. That will sell for 1.5 exalts instantly. And in fact, the average value at the time of recording is 1.7 exalts. So the money rolls in. I actually couldn't stop people from whisper me to buy these. That's where much of this chaos came from, and these exalts right here. I made 5 chronicles. 4 of them had the level 3 corruption chamber, and 1 of them just had the Doriani's Institute, which lets you double corrupt a gem. That alone will still sell for half an exalt. So I actually just had those things sitting in this tab, which was a public tab because I have excellence being able to parse it. And people whispered me out of the blue wanting to buy them right away. They go so quickly. The money came so fast that I just couldn't stop it. It was actually pretty incredible. So the temples are selling really quick. I don't know how long they're going to be selling for that value. It may go up, it may go down, but if you get on it right away, the money is crazy. As you saw from all the previous videos, I like to be super conservative with these things, try to keep the numbers as low as possible. But we just made temples like crazy. And honestly, like I feel like I might just do this strategy for the next couple days and try to get a bunch more exalts. I am being 100% sincere here. I am not fluffing you guys up at all. So all the strategy is go to Glennach Cairns, get these points here. Watchstones don't matter. I did not use any watchstones. If you want to, you can use 4 titanium watchstones that are seekers that say you have a chance to get a that say you have a chance to get an Alva mission on that map, and you can also get an Alva mission upon completion of the map. That combined with close allies means that you will get additional Alva missions the more maps that you run. This can be really, really nice. I didn't even bother to maintain the strategy, and I got enough missions where everything honestly felt pretty okay. Now, if you are low on Alva missions and you need to get them back or sustain them, take those Seekers Titanium Watchstones, get ones for Lexajoris, and you can do time and again here in Lexajoris, run a bunch of maps, and you will just get so many missions that you can really, really stock up on them. With 4 titanium tier 1 stones and time and again here, you can get dozens of missions in a single day and funnels into a ton of currency. So that's a strategy that you can absolutely do if you just want like a casual power dad gaming strategy to just have money to funnel into anything you want to do in the game. Now, all of this is obviously contingent on the price of Locus of Corruption's temples. This ebbs and flows throughout the course of a league. At the beginning of the league, no one's double corrupting their items. This is not an early league strategy. Also, at the end of the league, fewer people are playing, fewer people are double corrupting their items. It's still there, but the price may go down. I think probably about 60 to 80% of the way through the league, that is when most people that are very rich are looking to double corrupt their items, make crazy things, make them showcases on Reddit, bring them to standard, sell them, and try to get their alt arts and everything in standard. So this is really the sweet timing, 6 to 8 weeks into the league. Get double corruption chambers, sell them for 1 to 2 exalts each, and get paid. This is the simplest breakdown of any strategy that we've done this week. The concept, just run Alva missions, and the investment, just Alva missions. It was Elk and Go Strands. As you can see here, I double favorited Strands and I single favorited Jungle Valley. Didn't even run out of Strands. They just dropped enough chisels, Elk and Go, not a single Scarab, not a single sack frag, anything like that. In terms of the results here, much of this chaos and most of these exalts are from selling my 5 temples. During the course of the day, we did get 3 expedition logbooks. This one is going to be worth about 60 chaos, and these 2 are worth about 40 chaos because they are Broken Circle and Order of the Chalice. They are not valued as much as the Black Scythe or Knights of the Sun. We have a bunch of these guys. I have no idea how much they're worth. Could be worth something. I'm not even valuing it because they're annoying to sell and I don't want to sell them. In the middle of the strategy, we did unlock a Cirrus. We killed Cirrus and he dropped an Awakener's Orb and Awakened Cold Pen. That's about 3.8 exalts combined. It can actually be very, very beneficial to go into Harvest. So for example, one thing that happened is we found the Harvest craft for change a stack of fossils into a different type of fossils. I put in 20 frigid fossils, which are worth like 5 chaos total. And I got back 20 bound fossils, which are combined worth in bulk. You can probably sell this for about 8 chaos per. That's going to be 160 chaos, almost a full exalt just from doing that one switch over. In addition, we had the same thing for Splinters of Chayula. We got some exotic coins from Tujin. Instead of saving them up and saying that they are part of what we're having as our final value, I decided to use the Tujin coins. And I got 60 Splinters of Chayula from Tujin. You know, that is part of what we're doing. The league mechanic, utilizing all of that, still being able to do our strategy throughout the day, not getting distracted too much, but, you know, utilizing everything that you have access to is part of like the cohesive strategy, not just saying, okay, these are only the temples. It's about our daily runs, doing the boss killing, doing the league mechanics, stuff like that. For example, there was a ritual. I got a eye level 82 Blizzard Crown. This will sell for about 40 chaos. And a Formed dropped as well, which this will sell for 50 chaos. So things just add up. Play the game, do the mechanics. If you don't like a mechanic, you can skip it. I do usually skip most rituals. I skip all abysses, things like that. But if you like the league mechanic, if you feel like doing it, money just comes at you. You know, as long as you have a good central strategy, you can bop off to the side and do a couple side hustles, and the money really, really adds up, as you can see here. So if we go to the spreadsheet, what I ended up saying is the Woke Orb, 3.5 exalts, and in fact, the value is going up every single second. We may see Woke Orbs going up to 4 to 4.5 exalts, which is crazy. The raw currency that we have here, I actually just adjusted it. You may have noticed. We had sold the temples. We turned those over into exalts and raw currency. So that's what we see here. We see 7 exalts and a bunch of other currency. The fossils, those bound fossils are basically all of it. 0.8 exalts in the fossils. Cold pen gem, 0.7 exalts. Exotic coins, which I actually showed were worth 0.9 exalts, but we use the exotic coins. We actually use those exotic coins and turn them into more than that 0.9 exalts. That's another example of like, okay, we got 0.9 exalts in exotic coins. I used them and we got the Chayula splinters and probably about 50 plus chaos there. That actually turned into more chaos than we put into it. Miscellaneous stuff, like I said, things like the Blizzard Crown, things like contracts, blueprints, unique maps, all of these things. That is worth at least 1 exalt, probably more like 2 or more. The remaining temples, we do have 1 temple here that has the apex of Atzawaddle. That's going to be worth a little bit of chaos still. And then in terms of the logbooks, I am dramatically underestimating this, but 40 chaos, and at least 60 chaos, and this could be even more. So I did round down, but that's roughly what it's worth. So as you can see, really, really good value. Honestly, I think this is way under what we actually got, but I do want to be conservative. I don't want to fluff anything up, but also this got hit in 5 hours. We got it really, really quickly, and then the rest of the stream was just celebrating and doing fun boss challenges and all that stuff and helping people with their builds. So I didn't even have to stress about getting any currency today. We are over our 100 exalt total, and as you can see here, I have the time in here as well that you can follow along and see that we did Tuesday, which was the New Vestir Legion stuff. That was arguably more profitable per hour. You know, I think it's actually really close. I do think this is really underestimated. So I think these are actually these are the 2 standouts, is doing New Vestir Legion on Tuesday or just raw Elvas on Friday. And in fact, if you get even luckier with Elva and you do it even quicker, and, you know, you're not taking breaks like what I was on stream, you could probably easily make 5x an hour consistently. I do recommend that strategy right now while the Chronicles are hot. So as you can see, we got over 104 exalts. There we go. I'm super happy. And thank you, everyone, for being here. And I hope you guys learned from all of this. And I hope that you guys are able to integrate this into your knowledge bases and how you approach the game, and just see that you can bounce together a bunch of different strategies, go between multiple regions, link in things like the league mechanics, boss fightings, all that type of stuff, and just have fun playing the game, getting money. And now I'm super excited to realize the gains from all of this. I have sold a fair amount of things and spent a couple of exalts already upgrading my build, getting some nice stuff, and I'm excited to finish this build and make a build guide for y'all. Whew, there it is. That was a week. That was 6 days in a row of posting videos. Holy cow, it was a lot of work, but you guys gave me the energy to do it. It was really fun. I honestly, picking the 100 exalt challenge, I was a little scared that I wouldn't hit it, right? You don't know if the variance hits and maybe you get really, really unlucky. I do think we were probably a little on the lucky side, but not too lucky. I think this is basically repeatable, and I'm excited to do a lot of this stuff moving into the future as things that I can continue to integrate into my strategies and improve myself. And hopefully this helped you guys improve yourselves as well. So as the final cheers for all of this, this was great. I'm excited to move on. Holy cow, this was a lot of work, but thank you. Cheers to all you guys. And I will be on the stream Sunday night. We're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to take the cat for a walk outside. We're going to do all sorts of fun, crazy things to kind of decompress from all this and think of what our next project is going to be. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going to go to bed for the last time for this series, and I'll see you guys very soon. Thanks. I would like to give a special shout out to my patrons: Tricky Nick, Michael Johnson, Rickus B, Sailkite, Amarius, Bifrost50, Mark Hahn, Rentner, The Wrong Thing, William Lee, Aaron White, Colin, Day R, Exferdidius, Gazer1990, Michael Rack, Mr. Doubleina, Nikolai, Sachin S, Six Link Andrew, and Whoop. If you'd like to get your name in the credits of my videos and some other cool things, head over to patreon.com/subtractem. Thank you.